Good interpersonal skills are very essential to build positive connections at the workplace and also in life. The way people respond to you really depends upon how good your interpersonal skills are. At work, where a lot of situations depend upon the connections you have and how you are able to leverage the resources of other people and their time, it's extremely important for you to be able to build certain skills that will help you leverage these relationships and create a positive network over in the workplace. So how do you build these interpersonal skills? Just need to care. Yes, when you care about somebody else, the other person will also start to care about you and will also want to actually help you and support you. The same happens whether it is in our lives or whether it is in the workplace. So what do I mean when I say you need to care? It means, you need to communicate. Constantly speak up. So many times we are so busy doing whatever we are supposed to do that we forget that there is a need to also speak to each other, to communicate to each other. That is the language by which you express your positivity towards the other person. How many times have you not really spent a lot of time talking to your folks at home because you were so busy working and also busy tired when you reach back home? How many times have you missed out sending a responsive email to a customer because you're so busy doing the actual work? Because we are so busy doing what we're supposed to do, we forget that a simple communication can sometimes create a strong interpersonal relationship. So communicate. Talk to each other. A stands for actively listen. So many times we are in such a rush that we do not have the time to listen to everything that the other person is saying. We constantly interrupt. We stop them and we tell them, just tell me what I need to know and then let me just move on because I've got a lot more to do. I don't have the time for all of this. The more you do that, the more you're telling people that I do not care about you. I do not have the time for you. That might not be your actual reason. Your actual reason might be that you have a lot to accomplish, but that is the message that gets communicated across. So actively listen and respond to the other person so that the other people know that there is a certain interest that you have and your interpersonal relationships can get stronger. R is to build a rapport. There are so many different techniques to build a rapport. More rapport is about building a sense of comfort, building a sense of ease with the other person over there. It is about building trust with the other person. The higher your level of a rapport, the easier your conversations would be and less difficult and less unapproachable the other person would be. So when you build a level of a comfort, either by connecting with the other person, either by talking more or by just kind of building a relationship casually, good rapport helps you in building higher interpersonal relationships. There are quite a few videos in this particular channel on how do you build rapport and you can learn more from there. And E is all about empathy. It is about showing empathy. That does not mean that you show sympathy. It is not about going, ayyo, right? Empathy is about relating to the other person. It is about letting the other person know that I am here for you. I may not understand what you're going through, but I'm here for you. It's about acknowledging what the other person is saying. It's about acknowledging the other person's situation, their stand, their feelings, or their thinking. Sometimes we need to listen and we need to respond, but sometimes we need to listen and we just need to understand. And that's what Stephen Covey calls empathetic listening. Empathy and showing the other person that maybe you can relate, or even if you cannot relate, that you're willing to pause and make an attempt to understand the other person's situation can enhance the strength and the bond of your interpersonal relationships. So, to build good interpersonal relationships, learn to care, communicate, actively listen, build rapport, and show empathy, and build strong relationships that will help you leverage the best possible resources at your workplace and also in your lives. This is Revati Thuraga. I'm the Leadership Unlocked channel. Like, share, subscribe, and keep coming back.